Hey peeps! Guess what today is? Motivational Monday. We should do a little jiggy dance, Fab.
Hey,
hey, hey, hey, hey, hey. No, I'm not gonna twerk. Motivational Monday, my favorite day of the week. I'm telling you what, guys, I am fired up. I am so excited. I cannot wait for you guys to see this video today. You are absolutely gonna love it. I'm telling you what, if you want motivated, this video is gonna do it. It's gonna do it. I had the distinct pleasure of filming last week with a good friend of mine, Derek Zagami. We might have to edit that one. I had a chance to film with my really good friend, Derek Zagami, last week, and it was so much fun. I mean, I had a blast. We're gonna do some future stuff together, believe me. But anyways, this video is meant to motivate you. This video is raw. This video actually brought tears to my eyes, but in a good way. So I hope you guys are prepared to see some really raw footage of me. It's meant to motivate you. It's meant to stir the feelings inside of you. And if this video doesn't motivate you, then I don't know what's going to motivate you, because this is the real deal. So sit back, relax, take in this video. It's a good one, and leave your comments below when it's done, because I really want to know your thoughts, your emotions, and your feelings after you've watched this video. Mariah Carey of Houston.
So Theresa, I'm so excited to be here today.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
The home, everything is great.
Thank you.
It's
my little hotel.
Did I really call it a lobby?
You did. You're like, I think we're going to shoot in the lobby. And I was like, I looked at Mr. Fabulous and I was like, did he just call my foyer a lobby? It's the lobby.
Well, it's the Roemer lobby.
How many homes? It's called La Romesta. That's the name. If you go out and look on my pillows, it says La Romesta. There you go. Have a seat.
Oh my gosh, thank you so
I
much.
can summon the champagne, and we can turn the music on.
And we can just relax.
We can just lay out here and relax.
Have a good time.
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm here at Theresa Roemer's house here in Houston, Texas.
Yes.
Well, it's Woodland, Texas.
Yes.
And I'm having a good time. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You need to come back.
Are you having fun?
Always. We always have fun. Come on.
This place is like, it's like an adult
Playground. Yes. 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 The whole house. It's fun.
I mean, do you ever come out here and just like look out and be like, this is my life?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so lucky.
And sometimes you have to pinch yourself, you know, because I do feel blessed, but I know how hard I've worked my entire life to get to this point, and I'm not done yet. You know, when you're a millionaire, you want to be a billionaire, so don't stop, right?
I guess those are words of advice. It's time for you.
Yeah, it's time. You know, and I think everything in life happens for a reason, and it's all about timing. And I think, like you said, 2019 is my time. It's time. I've put in my time. I've done the work. It's time.
Are you excited for the world to see that person in 2019?
Oh yes. There's so much more. Like I said, I'm more than the closet, you know. And I think in 2019 you're going to find that out. You're going to get to see the real Theresa Roemer and how fabulous she really is. And it's probably going to blow a lot of people away.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes. Well, and there are people that are just always going to be little, and that's okay. I mean, we need little businesses, you know, but there are people that are destined to not just be little. They're destined to be bigger, you know. When I went bigger, I didn't have social media. I mean, like, please, the internet was just barely coming alive, you know. And so now I think because of social media and the internet, you can go bigger way faster now. You know, I mean, I had to do my own TV commercials, my own radio commercials. I mean, you had to get out there and network, literally face to face with people to grow your business. Whereas now, a click of a mouse, you're you're out there. You know, it's so easy now. But I always try to tell people, don't lose sight of your dreams. Don't lose sight of it. You know, when I was standing in Beverly Hills at the age of 16, looking at mansions and taking pictures, and my mother said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm taking pictures of these beautiful homes because I'm going to live in a house just like this someday." She was like, "Okay, get your ass in the car." I had no support, you know, like she probably just thought I'm just some little kid dreaming, you know, but in my head, I'm like, someday I'm going to live in a house just like that. I'm going to be famous. I don't know when it's going to happen. That was when I was 16. I never lost sight of that dream. I don't care how many people told me, that's ridiculous. Oh, what are you going to do? How are you going to become famous? I don't know. It's going to happen though.
Like you have this whole life.
Yes.
At night, when you close your eyes at night, what's that thing that you think of when you're like, I'm going to bed?
What a day. I got so much done. I can't wait to wake up tomorrow because I have so much more to do tomorrow. Like, I don't know. I always thank God for an amazing day that I was able to get so much done in one day. And then I pray that I wake up again tomorrow morning and I get even more done tomorrow. Like, and that I impact so many people's lives. Like, that's my goal every day, is to impact people's lives in a positive way.
So your brother was your best friend?
My brother was my best friend. We did everything. You know, growing up, because I was so active, right. He was a boy. He was out climbing trees. He was active, right? My sisters were in the house playing dolls, doing girly stuff, and I was like, no, I want to be outside. I want to run and play, you know. So he became my best friend. We would slide down the barn roof on, you know, land in the haystacks. We would ride horses. We'd climb trees. I became very much a tomboy, and he was my best friend. And so when he died in 1990, it was like I lost my best friend, my buddy, my pal. We were such best friends that we had our first children within 6 weeks of each other. I mean, like, so when I lost him, I lost my life. Like,
do you miss him?
Oh, every day. You know, and my husband at the time said, "Get over it." And I looked at him and I said, "Really? Get over it? I just lost my brother. I can't replace him. Like, I don't want to be mean, but you could die tomorrow and I could replace you. I'd probably fall in love again. I'd find somebody to be happy with, but I can't replace my brother, you know?" And so that just added to the just trauma that we had in our marriage, you know.
So what would your brother, speaking of your brother, what would he think? Like, he's watching you right now. What would he think of, you know, the life that you have, the businesses that you've built, and, you know, just you today?
He is so proud. Like, I'm sure he looks at me, down on me every day, and this is like, you know, that's my sister. She's kicking ass and taking names. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's gotten me through my life.
You had a lot of loss in your life.
A lot.
So what happened with your son?
Tragic car accident. Guy's weekend, he was going to school in Wyoming, was just having fun with his buddies. They decided to go to the mountains, go to a cabin that one of his friends' family owned. They spent the weekend up there, just guys riding four-wheelers, having fun. We, my husband and I, went to North Carolina to visit his stepdaddy, who had, you know, he just recently had buried his mom. So we were spending time with him. It was the 4th of July. It was the first holiday. We wanted to make sure he was okay, elderly, you know, parent. And got the tragic news that my son was coming down the mountain and the tires dropped off the edge of the road. He overcorrected and flipped like 5, 6, 7 times. Was ejected from the vehicle, didn't wear a seatbelt. Yeah.
You close with your kids?
Oh, my life ended when my son died. Like, the last time I saw him was Mother's Day 2006. We'd had a beautiful weekend, and my daughter was like, "See you, Mom, bye." Psh. My son was like, "Love you, Mom." And then he'd walk away. "Oh, Mom, I gotta tell you one more thing." He'd tell me, "Another hug, love you, Mom," walk away. "Oh, one more thing, Mom." You know, he was that kid that had to have like 10 kisses, 10 hugs, 10 goodbyes, you know.
Mama's boy.
Oof, big time. And so when he passed away 6 weeks later on the 4th of July weekend, I was just like, that was the first time and the only time in my entire life I ever felt like I wanted to die. Like, I needed to get in the car and just run it into a tree, and because part of me was gone. I couldn't even and the only thing that stopped me was I looked down at my daughter in the funeral home who was hugging my son with me as much as I was and crying just as bad as I was. I thought, I cannot be that selfish to let her lose her mother and her brother in the same week. I can't do it. I'm not a selfish person. And so it's a struggle. It's been a long struggle, but you have to remember, just when you think your story is so bad, you'll talk to someone else and their story is 10 times worse than your story. You talk to a parent that has lost their only child and you think, why am I crying? I at least have another daughter who's produced grandchildren for me, and yet this person lost their only child. They'll never see that person get married. They'll never have grandkids. Wow, their story's worse than mine. So yeah, you don't take time to have pity parties. Life is too short. Get on with your life, because you know the person that you've lost would want you to get on with your life and do something to make their legacy live on.
Thank you for sharing that, by the way.
You're welcome.
You for sharing, that advice to people out there watching, because I know that's a difficult topic to talk about. Thank you.
Yeah. So I try to remember who I am. I always try to tell people, we all sit on the toilet the same way. You're no better than I am, and I'm no better than you are. But I think you just have to always remain true to yourself and remain that humble little person that you started out being. Does that make sense?
It does. Thank you, Theresa, for joining us on the
You're
Derek
welcome.
Z Show.
You're welcome.
This is my first time in Houston.
Yay!
I think I had a good welcome from the Queen of Houston herself, Theresa Roemer. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're a star, and you're about to be born this year.
Thank you.
And you've been born, but it's your time.
I'm going to be rebirthed.
There you go. I'm Derek Zagami, and you're watching the Derek Z Show live from Houston, Texas.